What's up, my Reapers? Reaperplanks got one here, and welcome back to another episode of Reaperplanks Survives. This is episode 43, and in the previous episode, we built up the middle class district, and the kingdom is looking much more complete now. Of course, there is still a lot that we have left to do. In fact, this episode was supposed to be focused on This episode was supposed to be focused on a build that's going in this area over here, but I've been working a lot recently. I've been working 12 hours each day at my job. Not mandatory, self-imposed, because I'm stupid. Anyway, I've also got several videos that I need to edit that are all over 2 hours long. So instead of adding more onto my to-do list, I thought, hey, let's do a nice laid-back episode of Reaperplanks Survive, since the Mounts of Mayhem drop came out, and I have yet to do a video on it. Now, I would normally stream an update of Minecraft and us exploring all the new stuff, but like I said, I kind of don't have time right now. Your boy is working 12 hours every day, just because. Sometimes I question my sanity. But anyway, we don't have time to question my sanity. What we do have time for, though, is exploring this new update. And before we get started on that, I forgot to mention this. I'm kind of disappointed in you all. In the previous episode, I wasn't wearing my normal armor. I was wearing my backup gear without armor trims on to see if anybody would say anything. Not one person said something about it. Come on, man. I thought it'd be obvious. I thought it'd be like, hey, where is your armor trim? I even started wearing the backup armor in episode 41, and nobody said anything for 2 episodes. Trying to create some engagement with my viewers, trying to get a comment or two on the video, and nobody says anything. I literally created an armor, not only as a backup, but just so I'd get at least one comment. What the hell, guys? See if I ever make another episode of Reaperplanks Survives for you. I'm just kidding. I will. I love this series. But let's actually get to the update. What we're going to need first is a few diamonds and then netherite. Where is my netherite? Probably in my valuables. Yes. There it is. The diamond spear. Now. Very nice. Now all we need on this is some enchantments. Oh, villagers! Did you miss me? I didn't miss any of you. Alright, and after a little bit of trading, a little bit of haggling, we've gotten everything that we need for the spear, including the new lunge enchantment. This is gonna hurt a little bit, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been doing this series called 1 XP level per subscriber. And after you reach 1,000, it starts getting pretty hard to get XP levels, let alone getting XP levels when you're nearly at level 2,000. This is going to suck. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Chaos spear. And just like that, we've got ourselves the perfect spear. While having a rather nice XP level, it still hurts. That's gonna be a nightmare to get all those levels back. But anyway, we got our walking stick. Since everybody wants to call me Old Man Reaper, here I am with my cane. You kids get off my lawn! That was really cringe. Don't put that in the video, please. For the love of God, do not put that in the video, future self. I know what you're thinking of doing. Do not put it in the video. Everybody needs to stop calling me old. I'm not that old. I'm 21. Just because my knees pop and I feel like I'm 40 and I got a big ass beard now doesn't mean you can call me Old Man Reaper. Now we're gonna test this thing out. Nice. That's not how we're gonna test this thing out. I've got a little project I've been wanting to work on that I haven't really said anything about to anybody except for my stream moderators and my friends, but it involves the end. So we're gonna go ahead and get some end crystals to help with starting that project while also testing out the spear. And I'm gonna be mad honest, the spear is about the only interesting thing in this update. Like, yeah, we got zombie horses, we got camel husks, we got the parched, which is just a new skeleton. We got the Nautilus. We got Nautilus armor, netherite horse armor, but your boy don't really need any of that. The spear was about the only thing that I came here for. All right, we're just gonna make a quick stop over here and oh, finally, dude. That took forever. Remind me never to enchant something ever again. All right, now that my inventory's sorted, we're just gonna spawn this feller in. Whoa, okay. Man, I'm just so good at surviving this episode, let me tell you. Okay. Ooh, that was a good one. Right up the ass. Good job, self. That's what we live for. Did I just get a big boost? I did. Whoa, whoa. See ya! I'm out of here! Oh my god. If only it was on its head, though. We just kind of collide in the air and bump into each other awkwardly. Later, skater. And now we do the funny one. So it's okay to use. It's another one of those, you gotta use it for a specific thing, and it's not like I would use this over a sword. Another one of those situations. Oh my god! That was a big hit though. Alright, sir. Damn! That does a lot of damage actually. Like a lot. This thing's already almost on its... Okay, it's on its second phase in just 3 hits. Not bad at all, actually. I will shut my mouth about it being like, yeah, I wouldn't use it over the sword. I'd use it with the elytra, that's for sure. Alright, cool. Do the epic dive for the items again. Okay, I definitely use the spear over a sword for a wither fight any day of the month. Any day of the week. I'm getting good at that. Catching it out of the sky like that. Now, the thing I'm sure you're all waiting for. This is gonna be stupid. Like, this is really dumb. I got my farms over there. This isn't a backup or anything. This is just... whatever. Let's send it. There we go. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? The Endermen below me just witnessing the apocalypse on them. Just like, fellas, what do we do about this? I wish you'd focus on the dragon. If you won't, I will. Kind of reminds me of hardcore Bedrock whenever I fought 2 withers at the same time, as well as the Ender Dragon, trying to kill myself, and that didn't work. I had to stand next to the wither as it blew itself up to die. And that's why this series started 3 years ago, because I hated the Bedrock world, and I was like, you know what? I still want a survival world. Everybody says the Bedrock wither is hard. Meanwhile, 17-year-old me fighting... Was I 17 at the time? I don't know. 17-year-old me at the time fighting 2 of them and the Ender Dragon just because. I'm sure that did a lot of damage. You know, I think I've gotten pretty good with the spear already. Yeah, that poor innocent bystander got taken out next to his homies as they just watched. They're like, that is not our problem. That's none of our business. Maybe if we leave him alone, he'll leave us alone. Alright, let's kill this fellow one more time, shall we? Ouch. Alright. And begin our epic descent. Nice. Alright, to test out the spear, I've got one more idea in mind. And it all starts with this portal. And if we go through it, it brings us to here. Oh yes. We're gonna fly down there and attack 1,000 wardens. With the spear. This seems like a great idea. I'm kidding. We're not actually doing that. I'm gonna find a different ancient city, because that in there is a disaster waiting to happen. Okay, and I have found another ancient city and already got what we're going to do set up. So if we just walk down here, we got our portal set up, and now all we need to do is summon ourselves a warden and drag him through it. Why am I doing it like this? Because I want a nice secluded area where I can fight this homie. Follow me down here, gamer. They're already mad. It's a good step in the right direction. Alright, cool. Now that homie's in there, we're going to fly off back to base, and then we're gonna go through our nether hub and fight that man. Alright, and there he is. The homie. Bro hates me. For another. Woo. Oh. Oh, that's the ground. Woo. Ouch. Let me quicken that. I'm like an annoying little fly. You'll be the mosquito in your room. Whoa! That was a lot quicker than I thought it'd be. Yet another warden head acquired. This has been a very fun episode of Reaperplanks Survives. I'm not sure about laid back like I planned on it being, but it was fun nonetheless. Also, I apologize for my voice. I have the flu. With all that being said and done, I do have to say that is going to have to be it for this episode. I know we didn't do any building or really exploring and just messed around with the spear, but again, the spear is really the only thing I really cared for in this update, so I hope you all enjoyed the episode nonetheless. For now, thank you all very much for watching this video. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like if you want to, subscribe to the channel if you're not already want to, and Reaperplanks Season 1. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. watch another one of my videos. That would make me feel better and stop having the flu 100%.